Let's try a bunch of makeup tricks and hacks. I'm gonna try and find one for each step of my makeup routine. Here's the first one.
Use 2 primers, one to hydrate and lock your makeup in place, and one for the pores. Smoothing primer to cover any large pores. You're glowy, but you're
For the hydrating one, I'm gonna go in with the Refi primer. I would use the e.l.f. Power Grip, but it's just too sticky for me, and it like literally bothers me and gives me sensory issues, honestly. And then the one for my pores is the Rare Beauty Pore Diffusing Primer. These are both my 2 favorite primers, and I'm glad that they work out like this. Here's number 2.
Number 1 is to add a serum or moisturizer to your makeup base. This is going to help get that really like skin-like looking makeup look. Just makes me look like extra natural. Now you've got skincare and makeup all in one.
Okay, so I'm actually really excited to try this because this is like the best serum you can mix in with your foundation because it's a spray-on. Like, how nice is that? I feel like most people don't know this is a serum. Anyway, this Flawless filter is way too light for me, but we're still going to give it a try because it's what it told us to do. Okay, now I'm just going to give like 2 sprays of that. That's nice. And then this is the most similar brush I could find to hers. This is the Say dual-ended brush. She is exactly right. It looks like skin, and up close it doesn't look like you have anything on. Here's the next one.
Rough Riders. You know, Teflon.
Okay, I'm not really sure if this will work for cream bronzers, but we're going to give it a shot. So I think you just go like that and then go up and down your cheekbone like that. Let me try. No, because it actually worked. Okay, again for the other side, I'm not like good at holding the brush the other way, so I'm just gonna go like that. I actually really like that, and I'll be trying this a lot more. Here's the next one.
Number 3 is to set your concealer right after you do it. Concealer is the first thing to crease on our face, so literally you need to set it right as you blend it.
First of all, I look so awkward during these clips. Anyway, later on in the video, she used a loose bake powder instead of a pressed powder, so that's why I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty one. And this is the Tower 28 concealer. I'm just gonna apply that in the same places that she did. I've never been a big concealer person, but I absolutely love this concealer, and I'm hoping this trick works. She used a beauty blender, and if you have watched my videos before, I can't do it without a wet beauty blender because it just blends out so much faster. And I just pat. Okay, the under eye looks crazy, but I'm gonna set it now with the Huda Beauty powder because this is the same one. Okay, there was a lot of powder in there. This is the same one she used. My under eye is a little light, but it can be fixed. And I'm just gonna brush that away with this Say brush.
a cream blush on top of powder.
Next is Patrick Ta's viral blush trend, which was powder blush and then cream blush to make it pop more. I'm using the Patrick Ta in the shade She's a Doll. This is a very aggressive powder blush, so I'm gonna go in with a little bit of that and just put that on my cheeks and on my cheekbones as well. Wait, they're the same thing. Sometimes I just start talking nonsense. Like, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, I just dipped into it on the other side. I probably would not use my blush like this personally, but for people who like heavy blush, this is a really good trick. I look kind of crazy though. I'm gonna use a little bit more of setting powder so I don't look so insane because I can personally not take too much blush.
Set your brows with powder to avoid the shiny.
Okay, I look insane. But like she said, we're gonna set our brows with powder after I do them. But first I'm gonna use the Patrick Ta Brow Gel because this stuff is the best. And it actually keeps your brows in place, but it does kind of leave them shiny, which I personally don't have a problem with. But I'm going to go in with this Anastasia Beverly Hills brow powder. I think I'm going to go in with this darker one, and then I'm just going to powder that on my brows and see if that works. It low-key does. Okay, I'm going to repeat the same trick that I used for the cream bronzer where I just go like that. I kind of like to go deeper into my face because I like my cheeks to look bronze as well. And then repeat it again on the other side. This is the Tarte Hotel Heiress bronzer, which I literally use in every video I've ever made because it's so good. Personally, I'm a bronzer over blush person, so I'm actually going to add a little more. Here's a trick that I saw, like swirling it around on your cheeks will make it look more natural. Now for the lips.
Use a lip liner to keep your color lasting all day long. And sometimes all you need is...
Okay, so I'm going to go in with the same lip liner as her, which is the Rare Beauty one. I'm not sure what shade she has it in, but I've used this one before. I kind of got to concentrate, so hold up. I am actually so bad at lining my lips, so. I got some there. Oops. I should have moisturized them first, but I'll just do that second. Okay, I'm gonna use this Summer Fridays Poppy to add a little bit of like a pop. That's actually so nice. The next one is probably the most intriguing one for me. And brilliant.
I have a professional makeup artist tip for you. If you are not applying your highlighter with a powder puff, then what do you do?
Okay, so my Rare Beauty one exploded, if you guys don't remember that. But I'm going to use this Charlotte Tilbury one, and I'm just going to grab this side of the powder puff. That was a lot. And just dab right there. You can kind of see it. This one's kind of subtle, but it is really pretty. That works so well. I don't know how anyone has never thought of that until her. Brilliant. I'm sure somebody has. The last one is using a matte setting spray and then going over it with the dewy one. That one always gets my nose. And then this is my most favorite dewy one ever. That's all, guys. Bye. I look like a clown.